Okay, so I am getting ready to watch episode 13 of Riverdale. So, yes, after this, I'll have episode 14 and 15, which hopefully I finish today as well. But at least I'm starting 13, so let's begin my rant as we go through the episode. It started like any other day. Who would have guessed where I'd be at the end? Ooh, foreshadowing. God, Jughead narrating is just the best thing ever. Like, oh my god, I need him to narrate forever. But also, like, what's gonna happen? I don't know. No, he's not dead. Probably not. No, he's not dead. But yeah, so that's just some foreshadowing. I love the way they start that episode. I just love when Jughead narrates. But it's like, ooh, chills because we all know what's to come. Or do we, actually? G is such a fucking good dude. He gets up at 4:45 a.m. Mind you, he has school. He gets up at 4:45 a.m. just so he can go to the job, have the coffee ready for the workers, have donuts for the workers, and, help them out, whatever he can do. And then he goes to the center, and it's like, man, he is just, this growth of Archie is just the best thing ever. Like, it's so nice to see him growing in such a positive, amazing way and not at heads with Hiram or, all this other crazy shit, being mauled by a bear, being arrested, all that crazy shit. It's like nice to just see him in this setting where he's just really trying to help people and he's doing it. He's making a difference. I fucking hate Mr. Honey. So, Archie hasn't applied to any colleges, which I feel like if he did go to a college, it would be Riverdale Community College, because I feel like he's staying in Riverdale. That's where he's meant to be, whether he takes over his dad's business and does the center, or whatever he chooses to do. I think he's going to stay in Riverdale and continue to make a difference and make his dad proud and make it the home he grew up with, make it a better place again. So, Mr. Honey, being the asshole he is, says, it closed months ago, but also he wants to mention your grades from the last 2 years show that you probably won't graduate with your class. And Archie's well, can I at least walk with my friends in the ceremony? And Mr. Honey's like, I find that quite absurd to have an undeserving student do that. Like, you're such a fucking asshole. First, you do all this shit to Betty, which is over the top, and now you're doing this. You really are just a fucking asshole who hates these kids for no reason. Either Mr. Honey is a hard ass, or he really just hates these kids. Because we know when he was first getting introduced, it was said that he was gonna have it out for this group, like Cheryl, Archie, Betty, Jughead, Veronica, all them. And so we knew that was coming, but it's like, why is he so against them? Is it because of the past stuff that's happened and the past stuff with the principal? I don't know, but like literally either he's just this much of a hard ass and a fucking mean, cruel human being like he was to Reggie about his dad abusing him. Like that was so shitty what he said in that scene. I hate that scene. Um, but like I don't understand if he's clearly a mean, hard ass individual who likes destroying people's dreams and all that and taking away the smallest pleasures. But why does he have such a vendetta against these kids? Like, is there a reason? I'm wondering, like, what's his reason? Who is he really? It is dishonest and a hollow jester. Wouldn't you agree, Archie? Literally, I'm sorry, people are gonna care that even though he's not graduating, he's still walking with his friends. Oh my god, what's next? Are they gonna be angry that he gets to go to prom even though he's not graduating? Oh my god. Like, oh, I fucking hate Mr. Honey, I swear to god, because he is that type who will say something and like just plan it in your head and be like, right? And you just like automatically agree with him, and it's just like you fucking manipulating little bitch. I hate him. He's such an asshole. Like, you know all that Archie's been through. You have to know what he's doing for the community, and yet you just don't care. At the end of the day, it's just destroying hopes and dreams and being a total fucking asshole for no reason. So. Okay, so we're seeing the effects of Hiram's disease now, because obviously he just dropped his coffee cup, his teacup, whatever you want to call it. Veronica wanted to help him, obviously, being the man that Hiram is. He doesn't want to look weak, so he's like, I got it, and she's like, um, that's why I'll never offer to help again, and like storms off. And it's like, Veronica, this is the one time I'm gonna say it's not about you and your tantrums. Like, you know the type of person your dad is. He doesn't want help. Eventually he's gonna ask for it or need it, and you're gonna have to help him, but until then, he's not ready to accept that he needs help. And as much as I dislike Hiram, that's just the truth, I feel like. And I just don't like that she makes it a big deal and throws a little tantrum and just walks off. It's like, dude, this isn't about you. Like, you know how he is. It's going to take time to ask for help. Literally, once I paused and saw that Hermione, Hiram, and Veronica were at the table, I was like, where's Hermosa? Like, what happened to her? And then I play it, and there she is next to Hermione. I just didn't see her when I had to pause. But yeah, is back. Probably because of what Hiram's going through. But who knows? I gotta watch the episode to find out why she is exactly back. But I'm assuming it's because of course Hiram. She wants to be there for him, but also maybe, I don't know, business wise too. We'll see. So, yes. Okay, does no one care that they could literally be caught or filmed, especially filmed, having sex in the music room, like Veronica and Archie just did? Like, why is it every time Veronica has problems going on in her life, or it comes to Archie, she always just goes right to sex? Like, literally right to sex. Like, really, dude? Like, why is that always Veronica's go-to is sex, 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 sex? I mean, Jesus, that's what Varchi is, like, based around, basically, is sex, sex, sex. When they fight, they have sex. When they make up, they have sex. When they're doing something, they have sex. You know, I mean, I don't know, Veronica is gonna spiral, but, like, dude, like, I would be worried about someone filming me. Like, I don't even care about getting caught. It's about being filmed and that being posted. But, like, I don't know. I'm over. I just want to enjoy these last few months at Riverdale High and have fun. Can you do that, Archie? Oh, Veronica. I don't know what your definition of fun is, but you three, you, Archie, Betty, are about to get into some shit with Jughead in the mix, and Stonewall Prep, Donna, Brett, whoever else. So, yeah, you're gonna have fun, alright? It's just not the kind of fun I think you're looking for. Again, foreshadowing. No. But, yeah. Okay, so Jughead is out of the Quill and Skull Society, Mr. DuPont just said, because Betty broke in, which Betty's not part of it, so therefore it's on her, not Jughead. But whatever, he doesn't need to be a part of it, even though they have his confession now, so I'm sure they'll use that, besides the sex tapes Brett has. Or Donna, maybe she's doing the filming too, who knows. But not only that, but he's losing the Baxter Brothers contract because unsatisfactory material, um, and he still has 5 days to turn in a novel, but Mr. DuPont's already like, no, you're losing it, and you can't write it in 5 days. And Jughead's like, watch me. It's like, what the fuck? Everyone's just trying to take away everything, which I don't need Jughead to be in this Quill and Skull Society, a bunch of psychopaths. But like, you're just upset because Betty is digging deep into your school and your secret society and your corruptness. People have a real habit of underestimating Jughead, and you'd think by now they'd learn not to underestimate him. Like, seriously. Jughead is not someone to underestimate. When he says he'll do something, he's gonna do it. When he says he's gonna find the truth, he'll find it. When he says he'll never stop until he gets to the bottom of it, he means it. He's a man of his word. A man with honor. Unlike all of you Stonewall Prep people, including Mr. DuPont. Okay, with the help of Betty, Jughead is going to get to writing, and he has an idea for the book, and it's a prep school thriller, which I'm all for. It's going to be, like, based around, like, his experiences at Stonewall, but I'm guessing, of course, it's going to be names changed, not so much about, like, it's not going to exactly point to Stonewall, because obviously they're probably not going to want that, because if you make Stonewall look bad, or psychotic, or the people bad, or all that, of course, they're not going to want to publish that for the Baxter Brothers, even if it is really good. So, yeah. A prep school thriller. Could this be the start of what happens to Jughead? Or what doesn't happen? Dun dun dun. But I like this idea. I'm down. Good. No Black Hood. I'm glad about that. Good Jughead. Me being the person I am, even though all that's happened with Hiram, even though I have no sympathy, even though, you know, he's still someone I totally dislike, hate, not a person I, like at all. But needless to say, he did just come to the gym, Archie's gym, obviously, because he wants to train at a real gym. And, of course, because he does want to try and, help himself as he's going through this disease with his muscles and all that. And I don't know, like, it just kind of made me hopeful for maybe an Archie and Hiram, like, friendship relationship kind of thing where they're just like it's no more secrets, no more deals, no more holding things over each other's head, no more backstabbing, just them being there together and Archie maybe helping him train and all that. Now that's just something I'd really like to see. Like, I really like that Hiram is honestly going through this because it's showing that he has a weakness. Of course we've seen his weaknesses, but it's showing that even the toughest man, even the man who is in charge of everything, even the man everyone listens and follows, still can be brought down by something like a disease. Not even another person, and a disease is taking Hiram Lodge down. And he's going to fight till the end. And so he's decided to train. And like I said, I'm kind of hopeful for Archie, being there to help him train and also help him get through this, and stuff like that. So I know all the stuff they've been through. But like, a girl can hope. Like, I don't know. Frank left. Like, I don't know. I could love seeing Archie helping Hiram and, them just being on good terms and no drama. Fred Andrews Community Center. Oh, may you rest in peace, Luke Perry. I love you. I'll forever love you since Beverly Hills 90210. I will always love you. But, yeah, I really do think that Hiram, no matter what has happened with Hiram and Fred, Hiram and Archie, I do think Hiram always had a huge amount of respect for Fred and the person he was and the parent he was, and he knew he was an all-around good guy. And, because you can see when he looks at the picture when he comes into the gym, you know, it's also like foreshadowing this could be him, he could die eventually, but also it's like looking at this guy who was this amazing person, and that kind of inspires you to want to be better because he really was this awesome person, and no matter what, you can't deny it. Of course, Mr. DuPont is not down for this idea. He's like, this autobiography hokum shit isn't gonna save you, and, Jughead's like, just wait, I'll have more tomorrow, which DuPont does not look happy about, because obviously they know it's revolving around his time at Stonewall Prep and all that, and obviously they don't want that, because Mr. DuPont's face does not look very happy that he's going to be writing more. So, this could be his downfall, is this book, because as of now, he still does have the contract. He signed it, so he can write whatever he wants until that contract is taken away, and he still has uh, a few more days, so. But yeah, the perfect murder, or the perfect victim to the perfect murder. Oof, chills, but that's like the perfect way to end that chapter. Love it. I'm excited. Like, I love Jughead. I love Shoni. Like, Cheryl and Tony truly are meant to be, like, truly meant to be together forever. Like, it's crazy how much, like, you'd be surprised. Like, they're polar opposites when you first meet them, but then as you get to know more about them together, it's like, God, they have a lot more in common than you realize, and, like, they are just so perfect for each other. Not to mention, I mean, Tony stood with fucking, uh, Cheryl through the whole Jason dead body, through the whole Julian thing, through the whole fucking drama with her family, killing the uncle, all this shit. Like, she's stuck by her, she's helped her throughout this whole thing. Like, they are like the Bonnie and Clyde of relationships. Like, I just love them so much, and like, they need to be together forever. Like, I just love them. Like, supportive girlfriends. They're just so cute. I love them. I fucking knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. When they said there was a lady waiting, I was thinking Hermosa, but then it was like a frosty-haired lady. Well, it is Hermosa, just with the wig on. I knew it. I knew there was a reason why she's back all of a sudden, besides her whole dad's disease, if that is just the reason she's back. But I knew there was more to it. So we're about to see what it is to it. Because why are you in disguise, bitch? Why are you in disguise? Hmm? And what are you trying to get in? Like, what are you trying to do here? Because, no, this is Veronica and Cheryl's business. Plus, Tony, too, is in on it, of course. But, like, I'm about to watch and see. Yeah, Tony knows something is up with this chick. Like, she knows she's not who she says she is. And also, like, Hermosa is definitely uh, trying to get them in trouble with this whole, because of course, they had to move the rum business because of Hiram, so now they have it at the Maple Club, which she is now trying to, get into because she's heard about this secret rum bar there, and it's like, bitch, you just know this is Veronica and Cheryl's business, and of course, you're gonna try and take it down, because you're a rum connoisseur, whatever you may say. But, like, bitch, it ain't gonna be that easy, because Tony is on to you. Like, first off, you look like you're wearing a wig and glasses. Second off, like, Tony ain't dumb, okay? So I hope the partner she brings is Veronica and not Cheryl, because I feel like she knows who she is, or has an idea who she might be. But whatever the case may be, Tony knows something is definitely up with this chick. So, I guess I'll wait and see and update you guys. What do you guys think of Hermosa? Does anyone actually like her or trust her? Like, what is your initial opinion of Hermosa? Like, when you think Hermosa, what's the first word that comes to mind? Like, dishonest or corrupt or daddy's girl, whatever it may be. Because I'm curious, is there anyone who actually likes her? Because I don't at all. I get why, like, Veronica is kind of spiraling out and stuff, but, like, Archie has to go to work, Archie has things to do, he can't just stay out all night and do shit like this, so he has to leave, and it's like I said, I get Veronica is going through a lot, finding out her dad has this disease and that he's going to get worse over time and he could possibly die is hard, and it's hard not being able to help him because he doesn't want the help, and it's hard not being able to do anything, and you feel so hopeless, but at the same time it's like, I wish she wouldn't just spiral, she has so much more to look forward to, and I don't know, like, it's just kind of predictable of her to, like, spiral out of control. I mean, I get it. I'm sure a lot of people go through it. It's whoever goes through this has a different way of processing it, but this is kind of predictable for Veronica, and I'm not really for it. Also, I don't get why when she spirals out it has to be so sexual. Like, of course she's drinking, she has the flask, but she's also being very sexual, and it's like, is that like your go-to for things again? Like I'm saying, like, I don't know, like she's just very sexual as well. Nothing wrong with that, like, whatever, and of course I don't like Veronica and Archie, but don't worry, Archie's coming. I've been a little spoiled on that front with the whole music room, but anyways, don't talk anymore about it. I gotta watch it first. But yeah, it's just kind of always sexual with Veronica, and it kind of sucks. Even when she, like, sings and stuff, she'll make it, like, sexual and stuff, and it's like, does it always have to be sexual? Not everything has to be sexualized, I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, so let's see how the rest of the episode goes with Veronica and Jughead. Damn, Jughead, or in this case, Jarhead, is really going in. I'm living for it. Like, he brought up the coffin scene, and he was like, I realized they locked me in there because, so I wouldn't be a witness to the perfect murder. And it's just odd that Brett looked right at Donna, and, like, why is it always Brett or DuPont or Donna's face that you're seeing? Because, of course, you see Donna's face, but, like, when he says that, Jughead, it goes right to Brett, and you see him look off to the side where Donna's at, and then it goes back to Jughead, and his face is just like, yeah, I saw you guys, like, looking at each other. So, I want to hear the rest. I'm excited. Jughead is cocky, but rightfully so. He's like, admit it, you guys are on the edge of your seats, aren't you? Which they all are, because they're like, shit, what is he gonna say next? And also, it's a very interesting story. Like, bitch, I wanna know too. Like, what the fuck? What's going on here? But, like, they were all left speechless. No one had anything to say, not even Mr. DuPont. And it's like, mm, are you on the edge of your seat, or are you just scared for what he might say next? Because clearly something is being hidden between Brett and Donna, because they constantly look at each other, and as we found out in episode 12, Donna is a manipulative sociopath, fucking just psychotic bitch, and might be the mastermind and not Brett. It might be her and then Brett, you know? So, yeah. It's just, Jughead notices these things. Get having Andrew's construction and the community center is a lot, like, for Archie to take on by himself. And I was thinking he was going to ask Keller, like, you know, uh, Sheriff Keller. Why do I always forget his first fucking name? It's like I'm so used to him being Sheriff Keller. But obviously he's talking to Keller, and I thought he was going to say, hey, would you want to take over Andrew's construction for me, so I could do the community center. But I guess he does have to sell it, and there is someone who's offered to buy it multiple times. And, Archie wants his father's legacy to live on, and Hiram even said both Andrew's construction and the community center have Frank or Fred's name on it, so his legacy will live on no matter what. So I get why he will get rid of the construction into the community center, because the community center definitely will help people, and also he has a buyer for Andrew's construction. Vic is his name now. He doesn't personally like him, Archie, but like Fred did. So like, of course, if Fred liked him, then he has to be somewhat of a good guy, and he has to be someone you can trust and sell the business to. So Archie is going to sell the business to Vic. That's what he's decided, and that will give him the opportunity to pay Keller a full salary for helping him run the community center, which I live for and I would love to see. Like that even better, because of course Keller could use the job, and he's been kind of like a father figure to Archie for a while, and same with FP, so it's really nice, to see them together again, and I'll be happy, and it will be nice to have him there, not just Archie. And also, it was nice hearing Archie and Hiram talk and seeing them train and stuff, and just having a normal conversation. Like, it's so unusual for them. Wow, the headmaster actually gets involved in some school business. And what is the business? Oh, plagiarism. And who is it against? Oh, Jughead Jones. Because apparently the short story he used to get into Yale was written by Jonathan. The same Jonathan who's a minion to fucking Brett, like usual, like everyone else. But apparently, Jonathan wrote it first, which, why is it taking you till now to say that, first off? And secondly, why would Jughead steal your shit? Like, really, why would he? Why would he need to? Did you get the Baxter Brothers contract? No, because clearly you're not as great a writer as Jughead. So why would he need to steal from you? And he wasn't even trying to get into Yale. They approached him. It's not like he approached them with this whole thing. So, like, this is so fucking pissing me off. And of course, Brett gave him a new computer, which I knew was a bad thing from the very beginning. And leaving your old computer in the room with Brett is bad. Jughead said he wrote this over the summer, and he's saying, can I go get my old computer? Because he says he has it saved, and of course, Brett is like, how is that possible? I gave you the computer 3 weeks ago, and he's like, on my old one, like I got rid of it. So he's going to get his old one, and I'm assuming it's either going to be gone or everything's going to be erased, because Jughead did in fact write this over the summer, and Jonathan is lying and pretending he wrote it 2 months ago, which is total bullshit. And so, of course, Jughead's gonna have no proof to show that he really didn't steal it. So, of course, another setup. Big surprise. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait and see, but I already know what's gonna go down, because once you leave Brett with any of your personal shit, especially your computer that you keep everything on, it's just not a good idea. Never was, never will be. Well, just what I predicted. His computer is gone, which of course, as soon as Jughead was leaving to get it, Brett did his stupid little fucking smirk, so I already knew. But, like, of course, I knew his computer was gone. Like, here comes the plagiarism. He has proof that he did in fact write it over the summer, and that proof is now gone. What are the fucking odds? Wow. These, they are just so threatened by Jughead, and especially him exposing them all. And Betty, because, Brett got a restraining order against Betty because he's so scared. But it's like Mr. DuPont's like, because Jughead's like, I'm going to fight this tooth and nail. And Mr. DuPont's like, you better, because we take plagiarism very seriously. And it's like, oh, do you? Because you don't seem to take anything else very seriously. But plagiarism you do, especially when it's aimed at Jughead, who's currently writing the Baxter Brothers book about Stonewall Prep. Interesting. I fucking. I can see Brett smiling in the background because, I mean, obviously, he is in trouble, Jughead. He has to go before the headmaster, he has to go before the committee because, he plagiarized, which is total bullshit. And of course, it falls on the Ides of March, which is fitting, apparently, to DuPont. It's like, man, they are just setting this up for something even bigger that's going to happen on Friday, on the Ides of March, because everything just keeps going back to that, and it's just odd that it's all happening this week. But seeing Brett smile in the background just really fucking, God, I want to punch him in the face. If I was in this show, I literally would want to punch him in the face. Not the actor, the character. If this was a real person in real life, I would literally punch him in the face every time I see him, because his smirk smile just makes me want to punch him. Suddenly, Mr. Honey checks lockers, and he just so happened to apparently only check Veronica's, which I'm guessing he was tipped off by someone, or, like I said, he has a vendetta against these students, because, of course, he suddenly decides to check her locker, which she has a flask of rum in it. So, I'm looking out for the students of the well-being, I'm looking out for the well-being of the students, and it's like, really, Mr. Honey, it seems like you just have a vendetta against this group. I don't know why, but you do, because it doesn't seem like he searched anyone else's locker but Veronica's, and either he got tipped off or he just does that on the regular, hoping to catch something eventually. But he clearly has a vendetta against these kids, and there has to be some reason. I wonder what it is. It has to be more than their past things at Riverdale. Like, there has to be more to it, I feel like. He's just truly against these kids. Like, what the fuck? Principal Mussolini. Of course, Mr. Honey brings up, how do you think Barnard, the college he's going to, will react to this? And she's like, the recruiter already saw me drink at my speakeasy. And then she goes on to say something even better, which is going to further get her in trouble because, he is the principal. But it's also very true. So let's hear what she has to say.
When they hear about this incident.
The recruiter already saw me drinking at my speakeasy. They're not a bunch of prissy, power-tripping
Promise,
asshats.
stop. You don't have to do this. You don't have to protect me.
Oh my god. Archie's gonna take the blame. Are you fucking kidding me? Veronica! Veronica! Do not take Archie down with you. Do not take him down with you. Obviously, he's gonna take the blame because, he hasn't applied to college. He's apparently not going to college. So, of course, he has nothing to lose, whereas she does, and he doesn't want her to, and he knows she's going through something. I don't know if he knows about the disease her dad has, but clearly he knows she's going through something, and obviously he wants to protect her, and this could really get her in trouble and stuff. But Archie, I don't want him to get taken down. See, this is not a good relationship. You shouldn't have to take the blame for this. It's a great thing for you to do, and yeah, you don't really have anything to lose, but also at the same time, this goes on your record, and you shouldn't have to take the blame for this because it's not your fault, but also, she's going through stuff, I get it, but, also, I love her telling off Mr. Honey, because he is a fucking power, trip, fucking asshat, bitch, motherfucker, asshole, hate him, but yeah, so, let's see, Archie's gonna take the rap, and I'm guessing Veronica's gonna let him. She got off pretty easy. I mean, compared to everyone else, he got a week's detention, and of course, Mr. Honey's gonna call his mother. So there's that. But you can tell Cheryl is extremely thankful that he's taking the blame because, that is Veronica and hers rum, So, of course, that could bring problems if, Veronica gets in trouble for it, where'd you get the rum, all this stuff. It could just put a big dent in their business, Sherilyn. Veronica. But Tony's face also is just like, oh, Archie, you're taking the blame. That's so sweet. Like, it's just, you know, you can just see that they're grateful, obviously. But, like, yeah, I just hate Archie getting taken down, but I understand why he's doing it. And, you know, I'm glad he did do it because, you know, it helps them out, not just Veronica. It does help out Cheryl, too, and stuff, and Tony. But it just sucks. A lie detector test, perfect. But also some people, like Donna or Brett, well, Brett probably isn't that good enough to do it, but Donna probably could pass a lie detector test when actually, in fact, she is lying, because some people know how to actually do it. But of course, you know, Jonathan doesn't want to play into the charade, and it's like, but if you got nothing to hide, what's the big deal? All they need to ask is, did you write it? But you don't want to do the test because you know you didn't write it, and you know you're all conspiring against Jughead, and you stole his laptop. So instead, like Betty says, you can watch Jughead take the tests. Hate to break it to you, sweetie, but this isn't going to prove Jughead's innocence. Yeah, fuck you, Donna. I'm about to show you what Betty says to her because snap, snap, snap. Betty is not going to stop until you are all down on the ground. So, yeah, you little bitches. I mean, people who say they have honor and Stonewall Prep honor, you're lying, you're stealing, you're hiding things, you're blackmailing people, you're videotaping people having sex, you're lying, you're trying to say someone else plagiarized when you're the one, in fact, who's plagiarized, Jonathan. So I can't wait until this truth all comes out and you're all taken down. Especially you, Donna. Sweetie. Now on to what Betty says.
But this isn't gonna prove Jughead's innocence.
Do you think I don't know that, bitch?
Ha!
This lie detector test is only the beginning. Once we're done with all of you 1%ers, none of you will be left standing.
Yeah, be scared, you fucking bitch. I fucking love Betty Cooper. Like, damn. I love her so fucking much. Betty versus Donna, bitch. Like, oof. I hate when Donna's like, hate to break it to you, sweetie. Like, ooh, don't fucking say sweetie first of all, and don't use that tone with me. Like, ooh, that gets me fucking irate. So, yeah. I just can't wait for these fuckers to be taken down. Like, they really are pissing me off. They are so threatened by Jughead. Like, anyways, I love that scene so fucking much. Now, Veronica is entering the chemistry room where Archie is currently at, so let's hope she's not going to thank him for taking the blame by having sex with him in the chemistry room, or trying to, at least. We'll see. Okay, of course, like I was predicting, she did try to have sex, but Archie, of course, is doing work, and also the teacher could walk in at any moment, and Archie is like, what is going on with you, because this is not you, and she doesn't want to tell him. I mean, that's her choice, but instead, she's like trying to turn it around on Archie, and it's like, I get she's going through stuff, but like, don't bring Archie down and don't put it on him. Like, oh, I thought we made a vow that we were going to have fun, but clearly you're backing out of that, so I'll just have fun by myself. It's like, Veronica, this is your boyfriend. You know, if you can trust him, just open up to him instead of acting this way. Like, stop acting like a little fucking baby bitch. Stop throwing these tantrums and stop putting it back on Archie like it's his fault. He doesn't know what's going on. He can't fucking read minds. Like, it just pisses me off that she's like, fucking just acting this way, and I get it, but like it doesn't make it okay, and it's fucking pissing. Okay, so now she's going to meet Cheryl and Tony, which I'm guessing they're also going to be meeting the frosty-haired lady, better known as Hermosa. Tony knew. Tony knew. Oh, I cannot wait to see this scene. Here it comes. I know it. Cheryl fucking Blossom. She knows how to make an entrance. Hear me with the word goodbye. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh yeah, they're playing her, they know. I obviously had to show Cheryl's entrance because she just has, like, epic entrances, like, hello. But also, like, was not expecting this to happen. So, like, I'm waiting for someone to, like, rip off her wig because that's what I would be doing. I don't know. I'm just ready for someone to be like, poop! Wig snatched because we know who you really are. But, like, honey, oh my, what's going on? Hey, I'm living for the scene, though. Like, Shoni working together, Hermosa in the middle, not knowing what exactly is about to come. I'm ready for it. Damn, Veronica just got up in Hermosa's face and snatched her fucking wig off. I mean, this bitch ripped it off. Like, yes, ambush. Like, come on. Tony spotted you right away. I knew it. Like, bitch, please. That whole fucking, disguise is no disguise. Like, bitch, I can tell. But yeah, now she's finding out that Hiram told Hermosa about his disease, but did not tell Veronica, because Veronica found out from Hermione. Now, I can understand Veronica being upset and hurt by that, but also maybe he didn't want to put it on Veronica. Maybe he just felt like Hermosa's better to put it on, and, you know, she's the older one, and maybe she's better at handling it and stuff. I mean, there's multiple reasons why he could have did it. I mean, it could have been something vindictive of him to do, or it could have just been he didn't want to put that on Veronica, especially in the last month. He trusted you and not me. And Hermosa's like, can you blame him? Hello, she can't trust Hiram either, or you. And, like, I don't think Veronica's that low that she would actually put that out there for everyone to know that Hiram's getting weak and all that shit, and this is the perfect time to attack him. Because at the end of the day, that's her father. Like, she's not going to do that. That's something Hiram would do to someone, not Veronica do to her dad. But, yeah, she's really fucking pissed, and just threw fucking Hermosa's wig at her face, which I live for, but... yeah, so apparently he didn't trust Veronica, which, you know what, whatever, okay, fine, don't trust her, but yeah, that hurts her, but she should also know, like, she can't trust him either, like, damn. Jughead, I never should have taken that laptop from Brett. I said that when he gave it to you. Obviously, you can't hear me, and obviously it's a TV show, but literally, when I made my review on that episode, I literally said, you should not take the laptop from Brett. And definitely don't leave your old one in the room with Brett, because he looked right at it. And now what happens? You're getting accused of plagiarism, and your old laptop is now gone. Like, dude, I fucking said this from the beginning. You should have known this. Like, damn it. Jughead, come on, bruh. Okay, so of course the tapes that, you know, were in behind the wall are now all gone, of course, because, you know, gotta hide them somewhere new. Also, the rejected novel, The Boy in the River, that Jughead wrote to get the Baxter Brothers contract, that, like I said, was rejected, was in fact not rejected because he just found it in DuPont's office in a drawer that, of course, was locked, and it's ready to print, meaning ready to be published. And it's The Boy in the River by Franklin Paxton. Seems like DuPont's trying to take Jughead for a ride and take his idea and make it as his own. Probably what he did to mr.chipping, which is why mr.chipping felt like he had like a noose around his neck because he had no control over his own writing. And it seems Mr. DuPont is a stealer, like he's trying to steal from Jughead. Okay, so Jughead's talking to DuPont, and of course he's like, you think I wouldn't notice that you polished my story, like rewritten it a little bit just to make it like it's a little different, but it is still Jughead's story. And Mr. DuPont's like, you really should have had a lawyer look at the contract because the Baxter brothers, you know, they own everything you submit, basically. And so they kept the elements they like and gave it to another ghostwriter who could actually write it. And it's like, more like you stole it and you just rewrote it a little just so it's different enough to the point where it's like, well, it's not your story. It's similar to your story. No, 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 no. No. Like, this is not how it works, DuPont. Like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. This just keeps getting better, Rao. I'm just getting so pissed off. So, The ghostwriter happens to be all of Jughead's classmates. Brett, Donna, Jonathan, Joan, or Joanne, whatever the fuck. You know, they all had a helping hand in rewriting it, you know, making it different, you know, keeping the elements they liked, but changing it so it's not really Jughead's. And it's like, wow, what a coincidence. Of course it would be Brett, Donna, Jonathan, and Joanne. Of course they would, or Joan, whatever the fuck her name is. Of course they would be the ones who are ghostwriters, because clearly they're so great at writing, which is why they got the Baxter Brothers contract. Oh wait, they didn't. Jughead did. Veronica finally told Archie about her dad because, you know, wants to help. Like, she's pushing people away. Obviously, she's going through something. And she told him, you know, he's dying and she feels lost. And Archie, being the person he is, he's like, you can do this. You know, you are so strong and you know how to get him fired up. And I understand she doesn't want to watch him waste away to nothing. You know, that's hard to watch someone you love just slowly, piece by piece, lose themselves and lose the ability to do things until eventually they die and stuff. Like, that's heartbreaking. But like Archie said, you know, he didn't get a chance to say goodbye to his dad, but at least Veronica has that chance to be with him till the very end, even though it's going to be hard to watch and handle, and she might not be able to think she can handle it, but she can, and at least she'll be with him till the very end. Well, if this is Veronica's way of getting him fired up, she sure as hell did it, because she awoke the dragon, as Hiram said, and he said, prepare to be eaten. Here we go, Hiram versus Veronica, but she got him fired up, that's for sure. Unless, you know, she also did this because he didn't trust her enough to tell her, but also I think it's more firing him up, and also showing, like, bitch, Hermosa can try all she wants to try and destroy my business, or you can, but at the end of the day, we're here to stay, and we're building, and people love us, and we're going to be the best, you know? But yeah, she definitely fired him up, so Hiram's ready for war yet again. So here we go. Dun dun dun. Okay, so, yep, she got him fired up because Hermione and Hermosa came at her like, why are you doing this? And she's like, this is the most fired up he's been in days. And don't for a second think, she's talking to Hermosa, that you understand Daddy better than me. Because if anyone's going to save him from this crippling disease, it's going to be me. And that is the truth. Because I honestly do believe that when it comes down to it, Hiram loves Veronica the most. I mean, he loves Hermosa, but I do truly believe Veronica is the person he truly loves the most and is his everything no matter what. Like, I just feel like he loves her more than Hermosa. Unfortunately, I know that sucks, but like, I feel like he really does. But yeah, it's true. I mean, come on, Hermosa. You haven't been around for a lot of things. You don't know a lot, so don't act like you know him so well just because you are his daughter. You don't know him that well. You maybe know, like, the business side, but not really anything else. Back and watch, ladies. You might learn something. Snap. Damn, Veronica is just snapping at these people, and she is just bringing it down. Facts, truth, oof. Like, I'm living for this. Like, finally, we're getting over this little Veronica tantrum shit, and we're coming with the sassy, snappy Veronica. Like, bitch, learn something, because I'm here, Veronica Lodge, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be the one to save my dad. You guys need to get your shit together and stop treating him like a little fucking kid, because that's not what he needs. He needs to still be reminded that he's Hiram Lodge. You know, even through all this, you gotta remember who you are, even though he's not a good person at heart, but still. So, loving it. And Hermosa ain't got nothing to say, of course. So, Betty and Jughead are talking about theories, and the theory right now is that DuPont is the one who gave Donna Mr. Chipping's pin so that it would add credibility to her story about the alleged affair, and which is possibly what led to Mr. Chipping committing suicide was Mr. DuPont, obviously. But it is just a theory as of right now, but we all know that Donna might really be the mastermind instead of Brett. Like, she might be, well, not might be, she most likely is worse than Brett. And she's just better at hiding it and manipulating people and showing that she's not that bad, but really she is. You just don't see it as much. but behind the scenes, she's a dark, evil person, I'm sure. But yeah, that's definitely a great theory. Like, Mr. DuPont's definitely involved in this. It's not just these kids. He's fucking thief, he's a fucking liar, he's a shitty ass fucking psychotic person who I hate too. Well, no surprise there. I mean, Donna was not going to come forward because, let's be honest, Mr. DuPont is not manipulating any of these students. Not Brett, not Jonathan, not Donna, not Joanne, whatever, you know. He is not manipulating them. They are all as equally evil and fucked up and psychotic, and Donna is a fucking sociopath. I mean, her and that fucking smile just like Brett has. I fucking hate that shit. But also, she's like, oh, you and Jughead just think you're so close to the truth, don't you? And she's like, are we? And Donna's like, I guess we'll find out. And it's like, yeah, I guess we will, especially when something happens to Jughead before the truth can come out. Or does the truth come out and then something happens? But let's be honest, the truth is coming out. I mean, they know that they're getting closer and closer to the truth, and they're going to make sure to put an end to that. Because as soon as she brought up the affair, Donna's face, you could just, like I was saying, you could tell by Donna's face that as soon as Betty brought up about the whole affair not being true, that it's not true. Like, it's not. I mean, we don't know. Who knows? You know, I don't know. Mr. Chipping was supposed to be the big bad dude, and that's how he was described coming in, you know, someone with dark secrets, and yet he was killed off so easily, like, so quick. And also, we've never seen his body, so it's like, on one hand, it's like Mr. Chipping could be this good guy who did commit suicide because of DuPont and all them, or he could still be alive and be the real mastermind behind it all. I don't know, like, I'm just very curious because how Mr. Chipping was first described is not really what we've seen. We just, you know, got little bits, and then he was like, sorry, Jughead, and committed suicide, and then we hear now from his wife and others all these different things, and what is the truth? You know, of course, the wife I believe most. Uh, Brett at it again, his smug little self. Do you not have anything better to do with your life than sit behind Jughead and be like, still working on the novel? And of course, Jughead is letting Brett know that he's going to make sure he exposes everything that's been going on at this school with the Quill and Skull, with Moose, Mr. Chipping, all that. And of course, Brett, being threatened and knowing that he will full well do this, says, no, you're not going to do it. And you know how I know you won't do it? Because I do have a video of you and Ponytail doing the nasty. And I will let it out for the world to see. Which, first off, if you did, you should be arrested because you illegally filmed someone having sex and then you put it on the internet, not to mention they're minors. They're not 18 yet. So, as far as I'm concerned, they're not, right? I don't think they're 18 yet. So, like, of course, you know, Jughead would not let this be held over his head, but since Betty is involved, which Brett knows, this is even a more reason why he knows Jughead won't say anything because Betty is involved. And yeah, of course, being the girl in this situation, this getting out would haunt her. I mean, it would follow her everywhere. I mean, guys would be watching it and then see her, and it would just be really fucking disgusting. Like, it would be way worse for her than Jughead, obviously. And obviously, Jughead's not going to allow that to happen. So, like, Brett knows this, and so that's why he's able to have it over his head, but it's really fucking pissing me off because I swear to fucking God, I'm really sick of Brett, and I really just want him to get the fuck taken down so bad and, like, just be totally destroyed to the point where he ends up fucking working nowhere. Like, he ends up on the streets. Like, even his own dad disowns him. I just want him destroyed. Oh, I'm happy. Archie is keeping Andrew's construction. I'm happy. I am. Like, his grandpa did start it, and then Fred kept it going, and it's been through some tough times, but Archie can do it, and he has the help of Keller. I mean, he has the help of FP until, you know, Skeet leaves next season. Like, he can do this, you know. He can do this. I believe he can do this. And I totally understand him not wanting to do it at the last minute. I don't blame him. This is not only his dad's legacy, but his family legacy, you know? And so I am really glad he kept it. So now he has the community center and his dad's. It's going to be hard, but he can do it, you know? And like I said, he has support behind him, and Keller supports his decision because, you know, it is his choice, and I think Archie made the right one. Sorry, Vic, but you ain't buying it this time. Maybe next time, but it's not being sold on Archie's watch. I am so fucking pissed. I am so fucking... Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. Brett and Donna's smug little fucking faces. I want to just bash them in. You fuck... Oh my god! Like... Ugh! This fucking irritates me so bad. This is so bad. Oh, you can leave quietly and not tarnish. I mean, you can stay and fight and tarnish Stonewall Prep's reputation and you destroy your reputation. It's like Stonewall Prep is fucking fake. On the outside, it might seem like this perfect place, but on the inside, it's worse than a fucking cult. It's a bunch of psychos running around with rich parents, trust funds, connections, getting away with whatever they want, favorites, all this shit. Headmaster not doing anything until suddenly he does, and it's fucking plagiarism. And of course, you know, Jughead had to leave quietly because Jughead obviously had to leave because, I mean, he could have fought it, but, like, DuPont was like, you'll likely lose. You know what? Fuck you, DuPont. I hope you get destroyed too, you little piece of shit motherfucking old... Oh, I hate these people so bad. Like, I know it's a show, but you can hate characters. Like, literally, I hate them. Especially the faces. Ooh, and the way they say things. I literally hate these people so bad. Like, I hate these group of people more than I hate Hiram and Penelope combined. Like, literally. But anyways... Yeah, so Jughead chose to leave because Brett has that tape, and of course he's not going to do that to Betty, which, it's so fucking, you know, you are so pathetic, Brett. God, they are so fucking pathetic. I mean, they really are. They're threatened by Jughead, obviously, not only because he's just digging and finding the truth and has no problem saying it, but also because he's obviously a better writer than all of them combined. And he obviously is way better than Brett will ever be or can ever be, and Brett doesn't like that. Brett is so pathetic. This is how he gets things he wants, you know? He blackmails or uses his daddy's power, connections, because, you know, he's a pathetic loser who is no one, really. He's no one. No one at all. And I can't wait for him to be destroyed and people to realize he really is no one special. He really is nothing. So, yeah, can't wait. I'm just really fucking upset how DuPont totally enjoyed doing this to him, too. And it sucks because Jughead obviously did not want to leave, but again, he was not going to do that to Betty. And it breaks my heart to see Jughead with tears in his eyes saying, I'll leave. It's like, this is so disgusting that this is what you did to get him out of your school. Like, really? I wonder if Mr. Chipping recruited him because he knew that he could be someone to bring light to how Stonewall really is and get the truth out there for people. Maybe that's why Mr. Chipping kind of, recruited him, not just because of his writing, but also because he believes that he could get the truth out of Stonewall. But, I don't know, that's just a theory in my mind. But, yeah, in the end, they won right now. But not for long, I'm sure, because this is not over by any means. More Hiram and Archie interaction. I'm living for it, because it's just so nice to see them interacting in this kind of normal setting. So I'm living for it, I know, surprise, surprise, but I need more of this. Also, Archie did what I thought he was going to do to begin with, which is he made Mr. Keller foreman of Andrew's Construction, which is a great thing, because he is someone I completely trust. He is someone that you can completely trust. He is an honorable man, he is a good man, and that is definitely someone I would trust to take over and run the company that is my family's legacy. So, I'm really happy for that. I'm glad. Look who it is, of course. Not Brett, but Brett and Donna being their smug little selves now that they got Jughead kicked out. Oh, they're so proud of themselves. But yeah, Jughead, come to the woods for one last hurrah before you leave. We can have fun and bring your friends, more merrier. And it's like, Betty's like, no, you're deranged. And Jughead's like, will be there because Jughead has a plan. But first he needs to take care of the leverage that psychotic sicko fucking Brett has that he probably watches. Ew. He needs to take care of that first, and then on to what his plan may be, which is faking his death. The perfect murder. I don't know. But yeah, they want their friends to come, so that's interesting, too, why they want their friends to come. I think they have a plan also, but Jughead is having a plan too. Let's see what goes down. Good for Archie. So he is going to, since he can't graduate with his friends, let alone even walk with them, he is going to get his diploma over the summer and then apply for a spring semester, probably at Riverdale Community College, because now he has Andrew Construction and the Community Center, so clearly he's not leaving Riverdale. Plus, we have the 5th season coming. But I'm proud of him. Like, he is going to continue his education, and he is going to go to college, even though he has these 2 businesses, you know, and he is doing good and all this stuff, and he has a lot on his plate. He still wants to further his education, and I'm so proud of him. Like, God, Archie's growth this season has been amazing. Like, it's really great to see him. You know, it started out hard because he lost his dad, obviously, but he's just grown so much into such an even more amazing person, and he's just really, truly making a difference in Riverdale, and I just love him, and I'm just happy he's really striving for his greatness. To film this scene. I love that. Yes! Oh, look at my Juggy. Oh shit. 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 Serpent Jacket is back. Oh, I fucking love that. Oh, yes, love it. Juggy. And oof, he got a knife, which hell yeah, because like those fuckers had a real axe, like a real fucking axe to just scare you. That still gets me. To just scare someone a real axe. And he has their iconic, psychotic bunny mask. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this. I don't know what his plan is, but he's very serious about it, and I'm excited to see it, but I know they also have a plan too, so I'm just curious as to how this is going to come to an end at this episode. Oh my god, I'm excited though! Ah, I'm ready! Okay, anyways, let me finish the rest of the episode. I'm towards the end. They just got to the party, and of course, Veronica wants to go have sex in the woods, because when's the last time they made it in the woods? Literally, how much Archie sex is going to happen in this episode? Seriously, every time I turn around, it's getting sexual or they're having sex. So, like, what the fuck? I mean, it's nothing new, but like, this a lot of Archie sex and sexual things this episode. Like, chill out. But I guess they are coming to an end soon because Barchi is happening, so I guess it makes sense. Give them all they can get while they can. The Varchi shippers and Bughead, I guess, too. Just saying. Okay, Jughead just showed up holding the bunny mask, so let's play it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your beers.
Yes, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my god. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Come on, bitch. Destroy him.
Oh, thou bleeding piece of earth. What we got here? I knew you and Ponytail were into, some weird kinks, but, I mean, what is this, Freaky Friday here?
Creepy. He's not even saying anything. I love
Gentlemen,
this.
would you excuse us? The bunny and I have some unfinished business.
Yes, you do, you little fucking bitch. He's not. Since I got less than 5 minutes left, I want to, like, record my reaction to this ending scene. Because right now he has a bunny mask on Jughead and a knife, but it's not being shown. I don't know what he's doing right now, but definitely creepy.
Alright.
They're gonna go in the woods.
Follow me.
Wow, big shocker. They're going into the woods to settle this, away from people. Big shocker. I'm sorry about that, Jughead. Jughead wearing the bunny mouse is just really kind of sexy. I don't know why. It's probably because it's Jughead underneath and the serpent jacket and, like, the outfit he's wearing. Like, I don't know. It's just really sexy to me, so I don't know. I know, I'm weird. Whatever, I don't care. Oh, here's Betty. You just missed them, Betty. Oh no, they're going into the woods. So far, there's Brett and okay, they're walking into the woods and Jughead's about to take off his mask. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm really scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my god, he's pulling out the knife. No, he's not actually gonna kill him though. Like, oh, he's putting back on his beanie. What is going on? I'm so curious. Wait, what is happening? Oh, here's Donna. Donna fucking sweet bitch motherfucker. Oh, now she's going into the woods. Surprise, surprise. And Betty's gonna follow her. Good job, Betty. Fuck, man. What is gonna go down? Oh, she knew she was gonna follow her. She wanted her to.
Good, you made it.
Yeah, I know Jughead didn't speak up at his tribunal because Brett's blackmailing him. But I do not care what you do to me. So what?
Facts. I mean, Betty is like, you think the sex tape is going to stop me? Like, you can do whatever you fucking want to me. I'm the daughter of a fucking serial killer. Like, there's not much worse you can do, which is true. I mean, I don't know. I think daughter of a serial killer is worse than a sex tape being out for sure, but having a sex tape out is not good either, especially on the girl's end, unfortunately. But yeah, she is the daughter of a serial killer, so like, Donna, bring it on, because her and Jughead are not going to stop. And Donna is realizing that, God, she's so psychotic. I swear to God, she really is. We're definitely seeing the more psychotic side to her. Just by her facial expressions alone, she is definitely a sociopath. Like, just full on, like, evil. Like, oh my God, I'm going to record just the last bit of this because I have to, like, get my reaction of just what's going on. Because right now, it's Donna and Betty in the woods and Brett and Jughead. And then Veronica and Archie doing whatever in the woods. Oh shit, something's about to go down because Betty's like, I'm gonna expose everything and I'm going to take you all down. Do you have anything to say about that? And Donna's like, actually I do. And I paused it so I can get my reaction because I feel like something really bad's about to happen.
Expose all of your dirty secrets, up to and including
Mr. Chipping's murder.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Actually, I do. You see, I've been doing a little investigating of my own, and I found out some fascinating things about you, Betty. I even took a field trip to Shankshaw prison to see your old friend, Evelyn Evernever. And
Oh wow, Donna, you went to see Evelyn Evernever? Wow, it's a huge secret of Betty's. Oh my god, like, yeah, they're best friends. Wow, you uncovered some big secret, you fucking idiot. Let's continue though.
the magic word.
Oh, the magic word.
Oh, you mean tangerine repeated 3 times? Yeah, no, you're a little late to that party, Donna. Tangerine doesn't work on me anymore.
No. She told me the other magic word.
Oh, I knew it.
The one that makes you fugue and hurt the people who you love.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god. I knew it. Like, I don't know for sure if this is what is gonna actually happen, but I called this earlier in, like, the season, but, like, when it was shown that Betty killed Jughead, my initial reaction was that someone said the magic word to her to make her become Dark Betty and kill Jughead, because we all know that that darkness is still inside her. And now it turns out there's a new magic word to make her go fugue and hurt the people she loves. And Betty knows this to be true. Betty looks nervous. Let's continue on. What's the word? Okay, here's Veronica and Archie coming back from having sex.
Hey, have you guys seen Betty and Jughead?
I think they went that way, into the clearing behind those trees.
Thanks.
Yep, it's a setup, of course. Like, ugh, look at their psychotic fucking faces. I literally can't. This is really irritating me so bad. But, of course, they just so happen to know where Jughead and Betty are. Of course they do, because this is their plan. Like I said, they had a plan. So now they're sending Veronica and Archie that way. Oh my god, I hate these people so bad. I literally hate them more than anyone on the show. I'm curious as to what's the new magic word. Also, I got 1 minute and 38 seconds left, so I'm gonna record it because, bitch, I know I'm gonna have a reaction because this is gonna end some type of way. Oh, Brett just came back. Oh, so did Donna. Oh, I swear to God, I want to kill them all so bad. Oh, they're just watching him. These psychotic fuckers. I can't. Oh my god. Betty. Jughead. Betty. Jughead.
Oh my god, Betty, what happened?
Jug, is he breathing?
Dude, no fucking way.
It started out like any other week.
There's no pulse.
Who would have guessed that by Friday night?
He's dead. What did you do, Betty?
No fucking way. No fucking way. No. No. Okay, I'm pretty sure Archie and Veronica have no clue about what Jughead's plan was. Neither did Betty. And so, like, obviously when he says he's not breathing, he probably means it because he probably isn't breathing because he doesn't know there's a plan. So if he says he's not breathing, it's probably because he's not breathing, unless he does know about it and we just don't know. But all I do know is that, what's his name? Brett and Jughead went one way, and then a minute later, Donna and Betty went the other way, and then suddenly, Donna and Brett come back at the same time, and, Archie and Veronica find Betty, and then Jughead on the ground. So it's like, what exactly happened here? Because it seems like Betty fucking killed him, but also, I don't think he's dead from what I've been seeing lately. Like, I just don't think he's dead yet. Like, I don't think... Okay, so obviously, we all saw this coming, the whole Betty scene with Archie and Veronica and Jughead. But, like, I'm still, like, mind blown. Like, I literally can't stand those four. Like, Donna, Brett, and all them. Like, and DuPont. Like, I literally can't. I can't. This episode has gotten me so fucking irate and mad more than any episode I think before this. Like, I'm so fucking irritated and pissed off. But it literally, I don't know what to think. Obviously, Jughead isn't dead, but, like, it looks like she really did kill him. And obviously, there could be another magic word. And obviously, it would work, as there is still darkness inside of her. She did not get rid of it. So, next episode is titled How to Get Away with Murder, episode 14. I'm almost done, because I got episode 14 and 15 left.